Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Thursday market webcast. Okay, so for the second going on third day, we are stuck between the 9-day, the 100 here on the upside, this is a daily chart, and the lower Bollinger Band. So we're just kind of jammed in here. You can see the lower high, resistance in that 30-25 area from way back in mid-September. Here's your 28.55 low. This tape at this point is so news driven, it's not even funny. We had a really solid day. The morning was pretty choppy yesterday. It had a couple of decent moves. We had a nice long into the close from 12.75, and then things later in the day started to reverse themselves a little bit. We ended up short in the 22s. We had a 24 marker out. We wanted everybody in at 22 or higher. Tested it a couple of times, and then you just had this news bomb come. We ended up doing 30, 37 handles on a couple of thirds, taking runners for about a 30 handle trade. And at that point, I looked at one more trade, and then I just at that point I walked away. I left it alone. There is a point where things get so volatile that discretion has got to be the better part of valor. You got to walk away. You take the big winner off the initial move, and even if we had missed the initial move, there's a point where you see that it is so double-sided on the with news that you really got to be careful. I mean, you look at this is an hourly candle. This is basically a it's I mean, you have a tremendous amount of volatility. Here, and this is where it really starts to get whippy. When you've got hourly candles running from 17 to 86, we got ours. We're flat right now. We'll see what it looks like off of the open. But again, very happy with how we're delivering setups. Very happy with the entry zones. Was able to get everybody into that one for a really nice drop down, and teaching people. Resistance. So 29.22 to 29.24 continues to be an area where the bulls bump their heads. They bumped their heads again about 6:15 this morning up into 23. They rejected it back down, took it all the way back down to 29.09. So 22 is an area that's going to have to get handled. As we head into the open, you see you've got. And I'm just going to show you this. Let me bring this over. This is our 5-minute chart that we use in the room every day. I'll expand it. So you've got this gigantic range. Here's the 22s I'm talking about. But heading into the open, this is the point I'm trying to make. Here's your hourly mid-band, 1266. Here's yesterday's opening print, 1375. Daily pivot, 1432 for 33. Proprietary moving average coming in right around 15.5. You have a big concentration of price here. You've got 23s on the upside they can't deal with. You've got this 05 area, 06 area. Here's volume weighted average price still hanging out at 06. So on a 30-minute chart, we've been to the mountaintop, we've been to the bottom of the valley, and we are now, right now, as we speak, trading at yesterday's regular session open price of $29.1375, which means we've been everywhere and nowhere at all as we head into today. Okay? So let me this back. This is basically what we look at in the room. So here's your concentration of price. We have to deal with this. If this wants to be support, I want to be long. If this wants to be resistance, I want to be short. On the downside, has to deal with 06. On the upside, has to deal with 22. Bottom line. All right, everybody have a fantastic day. Have some more stuff out on social, briefing report. Go check that out. That's pivots, my support and resistance table, some charts in there. That comes out every day. I make that free for everybody, and along with the webcast. So check that out. Come check us out. It never hurts to, if you trade this stuff, doesn't hurt to come check us out. I have a sneaking suspicion you're really going to like what you find once you get in there. Trade them well. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.